Greetings to my elders from all over the world and also to my friends and family. My name is Siambulela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can tell from the title of the video, today I'll be sharing some advice and some lessons which I believe that if they were shared with me before I went to varsity, I wouldn't get the shock of my life when things didn't turn out the way that I thought they would, or the way that I planned, or the way that I imagined. But before continuing with the video, I want to share some verse from Matthew chapter 7, verse 13 to 14. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. So now continuing with the video, here are my words to the first generation university student. I have realized that being a student is not anywhere close to what I thought it was while I was still in high school. I was wrong. Being a student is absolutely not just about having freedom as a result of being away from home or getting an allowance and buying lots of things for myself, especially those that I craved for while growing up. Not to mention the fact that I thought that since I'll be studying towards something I want, everything academically will go smooth and life will be good for me. Little did I know that being a student is far more than just about that. For some, being a student is about breaking generational curses of poverty in the family. For some, it is about living a dream that their parents didn't get to live. And for some, being a student is a fight, especially when things aren't going the way you as a student planned. It is a fight against procrastination, fear of failure, mental breakdowns, low levels of self confidence, and so on. And then I know that being a firstborn and the first grandchild in the family makes you feel some kind of pressure that you have to do everything perfectly so that you set a direction through which your younger siblings will follow. But what I can say is that everyone is different and has their own path that they need to go through. That is in accordance with who they are and their purpose in life. Therefore, I would advise you to stop putting pressure onto yourself as perfection doesn't exist. The best thing you can do for your siblings is being there for them whenever they need advice and help wherever you can. I also want to assure you that as much as your parents care about your success, before I continue, every time I refer to the word parent, I'll be using the definition that I gave on my, or let me say, I'll be referring to the definition that I gave on my first video. So now continuing. So as much as your parents care about your success, they take more priority or care more about your life, meaning they prefer you getting your success in a pace that is good for you than losing you in the process of getting your success. Therefore, again, stop putting pressure to yourself and start being honest to your parents about whatever challenges you are facing. As much as your family needs your help in terms of changing the situation in your home, they enjoy more seeing their child being happy than stressing and depressed. Therefore, if you feel like extending your program in order for you to be in a better space in your academic performance, mentally, spiritually, and so on, that doesn't make you a loser in the eyes of your parents. If you fail a test, exam, or course, or you deferred an exam, you got a sub, these two don't make you a loser. Don't ever think that you failed your family because of that. Take some time to reflect, get up, and give it one more try, but this time around, do things differently. The fact that you are still in the battlefield and fighting for your future means a lot to your parents. As long as you are still alive, you have a chance of continuing with the fight to your success or dream. Therefore, you aren't anywhere closer to being a loser. As long as you are still on in the fight, you will only become one once you give up. Lastly, never do a mistake of comparing your progress to that of other students, as you are not fighting the same demons as they do. Therefore, each and every day, strive in becoming a better student than you were the day before. That way, you won't lose focus in yourself. Thank you.